Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Tuesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. It is the 1st of April today, very powerful. So we're going to bring in the Twin Flame Answers and Illumination Oracle. We're going to bring in the Whispers of Lord Ganesha because there are breakthroughs taking place right now. And Lord Ganesha assists with breakthroughs. He removes obstacles. And Archangel Nathaniel does that too. And the dragons blast things out of the way, and the wood snake is creating the way with shedding of the skin, and God is pruning the tree. So I'm going to bring Ganesha in. We're going to bring in the Divine Essential Starseed Oracle by Bridget, and I'm going to bring in the Mermaid Tarot. So let's see what we need to know. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What's the energy around you today? 1 card. What's the energy around them today? I feel it's that one. And what's the energy around the journey itself today? Straight out. Look at this, twin flame. So if you were doubting that, or if you were questioning that, or if you want validation of what your connection is, there it is. And they give me tooth pain because there could be some decisions coming in. So if you're waiting for them to make a decision, or you're wondering if you should make the decision to move on, or maybe you're questioning certain things because of things that may be happening, you may well be getting tooth pain because there is a decision here. And I feel this is a decision to be together. And it's also about surrender and release and letting go. So what's the energy or the guidance for you today? What's the energy or the guidance for you today? Because you are a starseed, a light worker, you're connected with source. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. This is the message for them. And what's the guidance for the journey? Again, straight out there. Just dropped the whole deck on my lap there. But that's the card that wanted to come out. Is there anything else coming out here? No. And what's the guidance from Lord Ganesha for you today? What's the guidance for Lord Ganesha for you? Jump straight out there. What's the guidance from Lord Ganesha for them? And what's the guidance for the journey today? What's the guidance for the journey? Thank you, angels. Look at this. We've got promise of the future for the journey there. Promise of the future. Twin flames. Promise of the future is union and being together and everything being okay. So this is the guidance for you today. What's the guidance for them today, please, angels? What's the guidance for them today? And what's the guidance for this amazing journey? And it is an amazing journey. So instead of feeling angry about it or frustrated or stressed out, start accepting it for what it is. Learning and growth and magic and power. So let's see what's happening with you today. So the message for you is, look at this 1111. So you may well be seeing 1111 today, and you may be wondering why. Because 1111 is the way the universe grabs your attention. The universe is speaking to you when you're seeing 1111. You know how it was when you were first waking up on your journey, however long ago that was, you may have seen 1111 a lot. And I feel this is a huge number sequence for you right now, that things are aligning, that things are happening, that things are manifesting, that there is a breakthrough ahead and there is a new beginning. The number 1 is a number of a new beginning. And this is huge because it's like a door opening. It's like a portal that's open. Imagine 2 big pillars. And you walking through the centre of those pillars. It's like a portal. So I feel ultimately this 1111 is the number sequence you're being shown right now to reassure you and remind you that you are twin flames. That's why this card's come out for the journey today. To remind you of the promise of the future. To remind you to make a wish and believe and have faith in what's ahead. So you're seeing 1111 right now to buoy your faith. To remind you that you are a spiritual being having a human experience and there's a lot going on. And to operate in splendor. So Lord Ganesha is saying to bring these obstacles, to move them out of the way. To bring them to fruition in a way so that there's a movement, a change. So things shift forward. So the delay is creating the way. So that the way forward is made, this breakthrough is ahead. Enjoy this day. Move into this day with splendor. Which means feel good about it, feel excited about it, find bliss and joy in everything that you're doing. Be in the present moment. Notice the magic that's occurring. You've got a butterfly here, which is about transformation and change. So when you're operating in your splendor, when you're feeling excited about what you do, when you're at peace with the journey, everything moves forward and makes sense. and everything feels better. And you've got serious energy here. It says release emotions connected to lower vibrations. So you're being guided to have a cry today, to release your emotion, because that feels better. You know, if you feel like you've been bottling everything up, you need to get it out. You may just need to cry tears of joy today. And you may well do that when you're connecting with the energy of splendor, when you're realizing how blessed you are instead of how stressed you are. When you're seeing 1111, you know the universe is communicating with you and bringing in radical change. So release emotions. And any emotions connected to low vibration. So you may feel angry, you may feel frustrated, you may feel sad, you may feel stressed out. If you're in ego, write about your emotions, journal your thoughts down, give them to heaven. Maybe have a scream if you need to, or do some physical activity. So let out what needs to come out. And understand that sometimes you're also experiencing emotion connected with your person, because they may well be in a lower vibration and you're being protected from them when they're in that energy, but you're also understanding what they are feeling. So don't let anything dim your light today or dull your sparkle. Shine brighter and be you. And that's going to move things forward. You've got the 4 of Wands. So you're being shown 1111 because this is, we grab that card again, the promise of the future. The promise of the future is togetherness, building a solid foundation. The promise of the future is that you will be together here. And it's showing you that there. That volcano that I'm seeing in the distance there is about to explode. It's all the emotion. And I'm seeing that volcano has settled down when you're together. So it's like everything is settling down. You've got the full moon there as well. So something could well be moving forward between now and the full moon here. So big shifts and changes. So the full moon comes in on the 13th. And obviously it's the first today. So you could well be seeing signs between now and the full moon of coming together. This can also be a sign of coming together. So there may be opportunities coming in between now and the full moon for you to spend time together. Whether it's through online communication or just communication, or actually coming physically together, which I really do feel is being manifested. It's not just about you coming together through a phone or through a device. It's coming together in person, holding each other, sharing time, being together. And I feel that this is what 1111 is showing you. So what I really feel 1111 is saying to you today as a divine feminine, or whomever is watching this video, is saying to you, there is a promise of your future. You are building a foundation together. So operate in the splendor of it all and allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. Even if you're feeling things that feel strange or different to you, or things that are hard to feel, like emotion, making you feel like you want to cry or you want to scream or you want to shout, do those things, but just do them in, your own energy. Don't share them with anyone. Don't kind of badmouth your twin flame or message them and say angry things, because you'll regret it. So this is you working through your own emotions in your own way. Now, the energy that's coming in around them today is illumination. So they are being illuminated. So this is great because this is good news. This is showing you they are realizing things. Archangel Uriel, the illuminator, is around them, giving them clarity and understanding. And Lord Ganesha is asking them to stay steadfast in their truth. So they are starting to become very clear now about their future, about what they want, about what they believe, about what they feel and know inside. So this is about them moving forward. Now, again, it may be slow and steady, but slow and steady wins the race. They show me like a snail in my mind, snail's pace. And you may be seeing snails. So they are on the way. They're already coming towards you. They're already doing what they need to do. They are now steadfast in their thinking. So I'm seeing this as crystal clear thinking. Now we've got Atlantis energy coming through for them. So again, there is a lot of emotion around right now. We've got past lives and crystal master. So again, crystal is about crystal clear clarity. Becoming the master of their emotions, thinking. Knowing that you have had lives together before, you've had past together before, and they know they want that future with you. So they're getting very clear now about the past and what they need to change and what they need to do, and they are mastering that. So I'm seeing this as them being able to master their emotions and feelings. And they're gaining the strength to get out of whatever they're trapped in. So you can see there's a net here. So if they've been trapped in a net, like a situation, something they've been stuck in, they are finding the strength now to change because of you, because of your light, they're guided to you. So this is also a sign for you to be you. They are guided to you because of the passion they feel for you, the authenticity that shines out of you, the way you keep going, the way you give them strength because of who you are. So they gain strength from above, of course they do, and within, of course they do, but they also get their strength from you, your light, and they feel that flow. So this is a huge sign they are gaining the strength to be with you. They're gaining the strength to come to you. They're gaining the strength to be around you, to break free from anything that's been holding them back and to now be strong in the knowledge of their truth. So this is them moving towards you. Now, the energy of the journey itself is the promise of the future, so you may well see the number 8. Remember, 8 is also a symbol of the infinity. So if you put 8 that way around, it's the infinity sign. Okay, so 8 is a never-ending number. You know, it's got no beginning, it's got no end, and that's what twin flames are like. And that's what you're being reminded, that you are twin flames. So you have a union here in this lifetime. So you're moving towards this foundation. You're building that right now. So this is also a huge sign to look forward, not back. To not go over what's happened in the past or say it's been this long or they've done this before. You've got to let that go now and give that to God in exchange for peace and transmutation and healing and power. So look forward, but be in the now. So if you're looking back, look back with power and say, I know it grew me, I know it made me who I am. So you don't look back with anger or frustration or go over the past and think, if only I'd done this, if only I'd done that, because that keeps you stuck in a cycle of pain, a cycle of ego. And you're moving forward now. You're being given the promise of the future, that better things are on the horizon, that great things are coming, because you were twin flames. And if you've seen 1111, it's a huge sign of that. And you've got the moon, divine feminine cycles rebirth. So we've got the 2 and the 7 there. Now the 2 is 222, divine intervention. The universe has got your back. 777 is what you're manifesting. And you may see the infinity sign, you may see number 8, or you may see 888. You could see speeding motorbikes there, big sign of movement. And the moon cycle is also a huge sign of what's happening between now and the full moon. Things are coming back to life. And what I'm really feeling here as well is for the divine feminine cycle, it's a huge sign that you, who is operating in the feminine energy right now watching this video, or if you are a masculine, you may be feeling your own feminine cycle right now, but you are becoming stronger, wiser, you're going through a rebirth, you're changing, you're being illuminated yourself, you're realising who you are. So you're not holding on to the past the way that you were. You're surrendering now, you're more in your power, and it's been a hard journey for some of you, myself included, to fully surrender, but you are now moving into that energy where you're giving it to God because you know you're being guided. You know that your future is being guided. There's magic and transformation happening here. There's great things going on, and that's bringing you together. The hope for reconciliation, the reunion, the coming together, the celebrations ahead. Especially I feel this is about big celebrations happening over the next 3 years. So this could well be planning your marriage, you know, having families together, whatever it is you're doing. So I'm not saying it's taking 3 years to come together. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is over the next 3 years, you're going to be making plans together and things are coming together. So this is showing you now that you know you have a future. And if you've been doubting that in any way, shape or form, the universe is showing you 1111 as a sign you are twin flames and you have a promise of a future here, that you are coming back together, that it's not the end, that you will be together, that this reconciliation has already been guided forward, that you will meet up, that you will connect, that you are building a solid foundation, that you are being guided towards each other and back together because you're going to have a life together, because it's destined. And that's what they are realising more and more. And they are moving towards you more and more. Slow and steady wins the race. They are now steadfast in that belief. They're being illuminated. And you know the truth. So just enjoy the splendour of this day. Delight in it. See it as delicious. Use words like that when you're talking about your future. My future is delicious. Everything that's coming to me is wonderful. This moment I'm in feels good to me. It feels delicious to me. Exciting, magical, because great things are happening. So yes, we don't want to be talking about the future in the future because then it's always in the future. We want to be talking about it in the here and now. But the angels are promising you today that you do have a future with your person, that you will be together, that this has already been created for you because your future is divinely guided. That's why you're seeing 222, 777, 888, infinity signs, and anything else they show you. This is why you're being shown with the star that things are happening. And also a big sign here that this is all part of your spiritual path. You know, if you add up 7 and 2, it's a 9, and 9's about spiritual path. It's about completion as well, cycles coming together. Maybe it's also your menstrual cycle if you are a woman right now, or you could be going through changes in your cycles as you change your life. In many ways, some of you may be going through change of life like I am, you know, being on perimenopause or moving towards menopause. But whatever is going on, you can handle it because you are a child of God and you are strong. So there's a rebirth happening. Why? Because we're moving towards Easter. And what is Easter? It's about resurrection. It's about new beginnings. It's about things improving. It's about the light at the end of the tunnel. Remember, Jesus got crucified and that caused chaos, towers, tears, and then he was reborn, you know, he was resurrected. So this is a huge sign to our faith because it may feel like a tower today, but tomorrow there is a resurrection. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.